Today on 10 Minute IT Jams, we have Eugene Chng, who is the Associate Vice President of Asia Pacific for Hyland. This is Tech Day's third IT Jam with Hyland. So welcome to the Jam, Eugene.
Thank you.
No worries. So today we're going to be talking a lot about the Hyland's recently acquired two firms, Alfresco and Nuxeo. So could you just take me through Hyland's reasoning for that? What do they add to the equation? What was the reasoning?
I think first and foremost, the most important point is about our annual recurring revenue license growth. So these acquisitions basically help us increase our annual recurring revenue for Hyland. Both these companies are subscription and PaaS based, so they really going to help us increase our annual recurring licenses going forward. The second point about this acquisition is around also about technology. I think acquiring these companies will really help us modernize our product, build more capabilities into our existing product, provide a much better offering to the marketplace. The third point about this acquisition is really to increase the addressable market for Hyland. I think Alfresco has been very good in addressing the IT and the developers market, which Hyland is not as good as Alfresco. That gives us that reach that we needed, and this will help us really expand that market that we want to go after. And last but not least, certainly this would really cement our position as the leader in the content services market space, with Alfresco and Hyland as leaders in there. We'll be right at the top.
Right, yeah. And what kind of is the future plan going forward with these? I think you touched on it briefly, but could we expand on, what are you planning for these two companies in the future?
I think the key for us is to really continue to sell this product in the existing space that they are strong at. So, especially with Hyland, we basically are focused on the lines of business, the integration of core applications, that space. Whereas with Alfresco, it's very much into the developer space. People who want to write their applications and develop their applications. That will continue. So essentially, I think that's the current plan going forward. We will continue to invest and we will continue to upgrade these existing products. But at the same time, we also want to incorporate some of the best practices and technologies into our existing products and take products and take solutions and take technologies that we can incorporate into the existing product lines. And last but not least, I think that's very important. One of the things that we would like to do is to really offer an attractive migration capability and option to existing legacy ECM customers who really are stuck with old platforms and want to migrate into a much more, I would say, more modern and more intuitive, as well as more intuitive and more integrated systems that we are offering today.
Brilliant, yeah. And lastly for you, Eugene, what has been the impact on Hyland so far with your new acquisitions?
Fantastic. I think what we're seeing is a lot more opportunities that Hyland can address today. With the Alfresco as well as the Nuxeo acquisitions, we're seeing a lot more prospects. We're seeing a lot more prospects coming to us with their requests, especially with our reach right now in the marketplace. We could take these products now to market, which they couldn't before in the past. We are now offering much better products. As you can see from the Nuxeo acquisitions, we are now offering digital asset management to customers. We're offering better user interfaces to our existing customers as well. And certainly, I think most important is really the growth in the annual recurring licenses and revenue for Hyland. That's actually a very net positive impact on our financials. But certainly, I think last but not least is really to increase and cement our position. We are now really recognized as the leader in providing content services solutions to the market.
Right, perfect, brilliant. Well, I think that's it for today's interview. Thanks again for joining me today, Eugene.
Thank you very much.